Okay, let's look at this box. None of this stuff is getting purged, but I thought it was a neat box to look at for the reason that there's um, some stuff that has a mix of Hanna-Barbera, Looney Tunes kind of characters with DC characters. So um, we're going to start out though with the Batman Strikes. This is the Burger King #1, the Free Comic Book Day #1, and the Newsstand #1. A Newsstand of #2, and a Direct of #2. I'll jump to 5 because I am missing a number of these. I love the styling on that. Catwoman on #6. Mr. Freeze making his appearance in #7. Firefly, #8. Now the Joker makes his appearance in #9, and they did make the Joker a little more out there in comparison to what you would think for an animated series. #10 with Man-Bat. Alfred about to get crazy. You see the Penguin back there. They did him a little more horror oriented the way they did him. And there's Bane. Again, see that's his fist swinging as he punches him all the way back. It's #12. #14 we get Clayface. We get Dracula. See, that's an awesome cover right there. I love the red behind him the way it is, and then Batman with a wooden stake ready to go to town. And the Joker #16. Excuse me. And as you see, the Joker, like I said, they made him barefoot. I didn't really like that design for him for this. I thought it was a little overboard, but it's still a good series, though. Riddler, little Solomon Grundy there. Great cover with a Catwoman. Again, 24, 27. Like I said, I'm missing some of them in between. And then the Joker and Scarface, so it's missing the ventriloquist. So here's #29 with Robin making an appearance against the Penguin. #30 with the Catwoman. Now this one I had to pay up for. I had trade, so it really wasn't as much as it is, but this one is the harder one to get because this is an earlier Harley Quinn with the Joker. And here we are. It says Gearhead. I'm not sure about that one. And of course, we know Poison Ivy. We get the Riddler again. That's the direct one. I have 2 of those. And this is their version of Bane for that series. And this is a true world's finest looking Batman Superman one where they team up. Now that is all the Batman Strikes I think I've got. I don't think there's any in any other box. Now everything now is Batman the Brave and the Bold. Now, Batman the Brave and the Bold was a really good cartoon. I really liked the mini episodes before each one, and I think they do that with these pretty consistent too, to do a little mini intro with stuff. There's Kid Eternity, and if you look, you got Vigilante, you got the Shining Knight, you got G.I. Robot, Kid Eternity. Trying to remember who they're trying to say that is, though. You get some Doom Patrol teaming up with them. And that's, trying to remember that's Gorilla Grodd or their version of Clayface. Let me make sure I don't have any on the. Okay. Because this one I do. If you look, this is Batman with Catman guest starring, but Two-Face and Joker there. And then on that side is Batman's changed and the Atom makes an appearance. Now here, the Terrible Trio makes an appearance, attacking Batman, and the Green Arrow is helping. Now, I like Green Arrow like this. I think it's pretty cool that they got him like that style there. And this is our Christmas cover for this one with Adam Strange on it, which is pretty cool. Now this one, I keep thinking it's like the animated series where they actually have everybody trying to come in and fill his role, but may not be, because I know they did that in the series. And then of course we have the Huntress with him. We have the Flash teaming up with him. And here's what I love. They brought in almost a golden age looking Wonder Woman, but they also have Egghead. And Egghead only existed in the TV series originally. So it's kind of neat they brought him into this in the comic book series. Same thing with this. The Red Phone became a thing in the TV series. You got Martian Manhunter. I did get that in a newsstand. As well as that one. This one also I got that way, which is the Cyborg Superman. Kind of a cool depiction of how he's wiped everybody out. And then there's Big Barda. They're looking for Mr. Miracle. Now, I've got two of those. Now again, there's multiple series here over time. There's Batman teaming up with Green Lantern. You got two of those. And there's Orm. So, again, Aquaman appears with him. There's a World's Finest Looking one, but this starts the next series. This is the next one that ran. I think it is that way. There's a Psycho Pirate, if you're a Psycho Pirate fan. And then there's Shazam behind him, getting ready to fix the problem. I got two of those. Here's a Flash story, Through the Looking Glass. And if you look at sort of the depiction with the Alice in Wonderland, question is that Mirror Master standing back there? Again, another number 3. One direct, one newsstand. I also have the wedding one for Batman and Wonder Woman. This one against the Martian Manhunters. I got 2 of those. And then Clayface and Martian Manhunter make an appearance in number 6. I got 2 of those. Then my favorite Green Lantern, Alan Scott, the old one before they ruined him. I've got 2 of those. Aquaman makes an appearance with Black Manta, which is pretty cool. Alright, I got just a handful more. You get Hawkman making his appearance there. Got 2 of those. Oh, 3 of those. So if you're a Hawkman fan, that's a good one to get for that. If you look here, I'm trying to remember that character, who the bad guy is, but I know if you look, you have Jonah Hex making an appearance with him. I always liked when they crossover that way. And this is Calling All Robins. And if you look, even Nightwing is down there. So, alright, that is all the Batman the Brave and the Bold I have right now. Like I said, if there's a random one here or there. Now these mix the Looney Tunes, I think it is, with, so you have Catwoman and Tweety Bird. That is the more animated style, keeping Tweety like that. This one depicts Tweety more as a real bird at the same time with Sylvester. Speed Buggy and the Flash. Gossamer with Harley Quinn. That's actually the blank one. I don't think I ever found the one with them on it. I have to look for that one because, again, I only have that one. We have Top Cat with Superman. Elmer Fudd. Or, golly, Elmer Fudd. I'm thinking of Elmer Fudd. Porky Pig with Lex Luthor. And then the really creepy real one. A depiction of the pig face on him is weird. Now, this one is funny because it's the Martian Manhunter and Marvin the Martian, so it kind of goes along pretty well with each other. And this one is Dynamite right here. Hong Kong Phooey and Black Lightning. And that's a perfect one together. And then we have Booster Gold and the Flintstones. Bonus with the Jetsons featured in there. Wonder Woman and the Tasmanian Devil. Super Sons and Dynamite and Blue Falcon. And then this is the other cover depicting Dynamite a little more goofy like he was in the show. The one I just picked up, Batman and Elmer Fudd. Lobo and the Roadrunner. Which actually, look, he's teaming up with Wile E. Coyote to try to get the Roadrunner. Now this one was separate that I know of. That is the Legion of Superheroes and Bugs Bunny. The Jabberjaw with Aquaman, and again you can see the band back there and stuff. So, and a Captain Caveman tail on the back. Adam Strange teams up with Future Quest, which was Johnny Quest and all of them. Now this is the one that Dr. Silver Age talked about, which is the one with Green Lantern and Space Ghost. And in that one, we still have Rough and Ready on there. Yosemite Sam and Jonah Hex. Daffy Duck acting insane with the Joker. And I do have the second one of that one. And you notice it says Bats and Bunny. It's marked out because, again, that's their two arch nemesis in that sense. And the last one didn't come out of that time that I know of because I'm missing number 1, number 3, and number 4 pretty much. But this is where Superman and Bugs Bunny team up, and you get Elmer Fudd being a Superman. So, but that's the ones I have right now that I've got that's that mix. We get some Looney Tunes. This is the Burger King edition of that book, number 1 of Looney Tunes. Here's number 264 with Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Crusher Krill. Now this is a big trade, but it is, again, the Looney Tunes Greatest Hits Volume 1. What's up, Doc? And then number 272 with Duck Dodgers, which is one of my favorites out of that. Here's Bugs Bunny, number 1 by DC. Again, with both of them. This is Animaniacs, number 38. Early one of those. Now these are odds and ends at the end here. I'm going to have Fox and the Crow and Stanley and His Monster, number 108. Mutt and Jeff. Now all these eventually appeared as toys or comics, I think. This one I'm not 100% sure of, but it is an old GC 10 center, flippity and flop. Now I do know this was a toy, Power Lord, number 1. I did own it when I was a kid, number 2, and number 3. Now, the next that I know of had 2 seasons. And this is first the Mask miniseries. Again, the regular miniseries, there was 1 through 4, of course. And 2 number 1s. Number 2. Number 3. A little mayhem on there. And a cool shot for number 4. Now, after they did the mini-series, they figured they would break off and do another series. I think it only lasted 8 or 9 issues, so it didn't last super long, but it was longer, of course, than a mini-series. There's number 2 of that. Another number 2. Number 4. So I got a few of these to fill in. Number 4. And number 4. I just kept finding that one everywhere I went. Number 6. Number 7. I actually found that one in a newsstand, so that's pretty good for them, 87 when this come out, because there's another one. Now this one, because of it being, I want to say it was, I can't remember who it is, supposed to have done some work on it, but this one became very expensive. So, and I'm trying to remember who it was that did some work on this that everybody kept, it turned it into an expensive book. Expensive as in when you spend $30 or plus on one of those. Now, the last of this box. We're doing pretty good on time. Atari Force number 2. And again, I'm trying to complete all of those. I think I have 3 of them because I did get those originally when I was a kid. Kissy Fur, which was a cartoon on Saturday mornings in the 90s. Binky's Buddies. Sugar and Spike, the reprint of the Silver Age classics. Again, I believe this was a toy. Again, number 1, number 2. I'm not 100% sure they did the other though with it. Number 1, Rainbow Bright. You have Total Justice. That is part 2 of 3. That is based out of the toys they created, which was supposed to drive that. So, now, this was a really cool cartoon. Missing number 1 I gotta get, but there's the newsstand in number 2. A director number 2, another director number 2. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3. As you can tell, the other ones were higher produced than the number 1 was. And number 4, and the final number 4. But I do believe it was only a 4-part series. It didn't go on. Again, final issue. Great cartoon, though. It was actually done very well. But I hope you enjoyed that box. Like I said, I wanted to show those ones teaming up with Hanna-Barbera Looney Tunes stuff, because I know Dr. Silver Age had mentioned those. So, excuse me. So hopefully you enjoy them and you enjoy this. So y'all have a great Monday. Appreciate you watching.